Yeah, this your girl Ray doing a video real quick. 914 Westchester County, New York. We always on top, never gonna be on the bottom. Okay, I'm seeing on my phone the recording button is on and the video is being recorded. So we are in the house 914 Westchester County, New York. We are in the motherfucking house and we are in the matrix. Did we take the blue pill or the red pill? Did we take the pink pill? None of those pills stop the pain. None of them. So let's take the black pill. Let's take the real pill. Kuja na mimi kula jakula. Miji baridi. Vente aquí conmigo. Que lo que? Miente. Hujambo. Habari. Habari gani. Yes, let's talk about it. Pull up a seat. Unaitwa nani? Wewe ni nani? Who are you? And why are you outside my door? Why are you at the window? Yeah, this is my message about prison. I did state time. I didn't did fed time. I did state time. Behind a strong arm robbery charge. I had no co-defendants, no none of that. I had nothing. I did 6 years and 7 months in prison. And I did it proudly. See, when you go into prison, it's a whole different world. It's a world like you can become something or you can become nothing. And the world I was living in at that time, when they put me on the compound, after all my lockup time, I'm not the best bitch on YouTube. I will never be her. Or him. Because there's a lot of feminine energy going on right now. A lot of people, they don't like me. I don't give a fuck. You get 2 scoops of fuck you. But what I'm going to talk about in this video is about what happens when you go into SMU. The lockup units in prison. Now, if you are on a lockup unit and you're causing all kind of disruptions, all kind of mayhem, all kind of trouble, they're going to send the turtles. And they come with helmets. They come with body gear on. They come with the shields. They come with the gas, the pepper spray. And I remember those mornings, I used to take a towel and wet it. Because I knew when they sprayed me, that shit would burn. Some bitches actually ate that shit. Shout out to Dorothy. Shout out to my big girl, my big sister, Dot. Shout out to Marisol. Shout out to all the women that went on the SMU units. Shout out to you. You stood your ground and you would not be quiet. You would not be quiet. Shout out to you. And that's why I'm here today. Not because of what my family did. Not because of this and that. I'm here today because I went into a prison system where I had to learn very quickly. Was I going to be food or was I going to be a predator? I used to usher young recruits all the time on the prison compound grounds. I used to walk every new female around. And those new females used to always get kites. But they used to look at me like, yo, Ray, what you need? And they would introduce me to who they were dating or who they were sleeping with. And that person had to agree with me. Let's say it like that. Because I was a fighter. I'm short. I'm not like 5'9". I'm not 6 feet. I'm not over 300 pounds. I'm 5 feet. 145 pounds. 5 feet. And I remember living in prison and waking up. I play cards with you today. I play dominoes with you today. I play a board game with you today. I'm drinking mocha with you today. I'm eating a bowl, a casserole bowl. I'm eating a pie. And the next morning, I wake up, you're dead. A lot of females used to go in their fucking sleep. I remember that. I remember making friends with different females, and when I got up the next day, went into the shower area, showered, changed into my prison uniform, went outside, smoked me 2, maybe 3 cigarettes, because I'm a chain smoker, drink me a cup of mocha, talking to my girlfriend. I come back on the building. I'm looking for one particular female because I played cards with her the night before. I played dominoes with her the night before. We sat up and read books together. The Delaney sisters book, Having Our Say, was very popular in prison. And I used to read out of that book to these different women. And sometimes I wake up in the morning and those women are dead and gone. Or somebody went to lockup because they got into a tussle in their room. A domestic violence situation. It happens in prison. It happens. It happens on YouTube as well. How many YouTubers have died? They doing a video, maybe 2 videos, maybe a live, and the next morning you wake up, you looking for their content, and that person is dead. And you don't get the news until maybe a few days later. All the women on YouTube remind me of the women that I was locked up with. And we were some badass bitches. Unloading trucks, digging ditches, walking around in circle trying to keep the compound clean, the buildings clean. I went from lockup to closed custody. I went from closed custody to an eye. I had to wait for my I. After close custody, you become an M. But I had to wait for my I when I went to the women's center. Never had a problem there. But I remember that one night we all sat in the TV room trying to look at that movie, Set It Off. And we all was cheering when those women was getting the money. We all cheered. We all laughed. We gave each other high fives. We was eating popcorn. We was eating hamburgers. We was eating everything we could eat. We was running back and forth outside to smoke our cigarettes. Go in the bathroom area, smoke your cigarette, come back and watch the movie. And then we watched Cleo die. Everyone in that TV room burst out in tears. Some women shouted and cried out loud. They had to run from the room. But I remember that night, and we all got up, and we all hugged each other, and said when we got out, we was going to do the best we could do. Even if we had to go back into the penitentiary. We all stood up when we saw Cleo die. We all stood up when we saw Frankie die. We all stood up when we saw what we saw. We all got up and hugged each other. Bloods, Crips, Vice Lords, Black Gangster Disciples, Black Gangster Disciple females, gang members, women that used to write bad checks or shoplifting, murderers. We all stood up together and said, we are one. It was a sisterhood. That's why I love the voice of Empress Lonnie One Love. That's why I love the voice of Miss 504, Rainy Hot Topics, Life Talk with Rainy. That's why I love Miss Coco BX. That's why I love Queen's Truth. And all these other females that's on YouTube right now talking their truth. It is what it is. This is a sisterhood. We don't get along all the time, but we find common ground. And the common ground is that we are women. I have a lot of masculine energy. My masculine energy is fighting with the feminine energy. So I'm fighting a war in my own body, with my own self. I don't have to fight with different bitches or dudes on YouTube. My battle is happening in real life. I wake up in the morning, sometimes I be like, God damn, why didn't the universe call me back? It is what it is. I'm getting too emotional. I need to stop. Peace out, New York love.